There have been 4 seasons of Stranger Things, and it is one of the most popular Netflix shows of all time. And they are currently filming the 5th and final season. So, what do we know about season 5 so far as of today, which is Saturday the 6th of April? I've got on my Surfer Boy Pizza t-shirt and I'm ready to talk Stranger Things. So, season 5 of the show began filming back in January. We're now into April, so they're currently entering the 4th month of filming. From what we know, based off of old interviews from the Duffer Brothers, the creators of the show, as well as more recent comments from people like Millie Bobby Brown, David Harbour, we know that Stranger Things 5 is going to be filming for quite a while yet, probably through to the end of the year. They said, Millie Bobby Brown said about 2 or 3 weeks ago that Stranger Things 5 will be filming for another 9 months, which will take us right to the end of 2024. There are numerous official sources, as well as some unofficial ones, that are documenting the journey of filming season 5 of the show. On Instagram, the Stranger Things official account has a channel that you can join, and they are constantly, every week or every couple of weeks, adding new information on there about the filming of the show, whether it's behind the scenes photos or little teases at things that we can expect to see that they've been filming recently. Also, Ross Duffer, one of the co-creators of the show, is posting on Instagram every couple of weeks some behind the scenes photos from set. We've seen all sorts of photos. Back in January, when they first started filming, we saw this initial photo, which is the Stranger Things Season 5 cast getting ready to start production. Here you can see all of the iconic members of the cast, from Noah Schnapp to Millie Bobby Brown, Joe Keery, David Harbour. Everyone from Season 4 is returning, except a couple. You may have noticed that there are a couple of people missing from that photo. One is Eduardo Franco, who played Argyle in Season 4. It's unclear whether or not he'll be returning. The actor himself has said that he wasn't contacted regarding Season 5 production, and there's been a lot of talk online about how this is pretty unfair. Granted, none of us actually know what's going on, and it could all be a facade, and Argyle is actually in Season 5. One thing that makes me think that he might be is a conversation that Nancy and Jonathan had towards the end of Season 4, where they basically said something about Argyle, and they said welcome to the club or something, implying that Argyle was now a member of the core group that would be in the final season. Obviously, a lot of people think that Eddie Munson is either still alive or will return from the dead somehow, but Joseph Quinn is nowhere to be seen in this photo, and it's unlikely that he will return. However, we did see Dacre Montgomery back as Billy Hargrove in Season 4 in that Vecna-style impersonation type moment with Max in the graveyard. We could see Eddie in that context or in a flashback, but I doubt we'll see Eddie, in the present day. Over the last few months since the show started filming, we've seen a ton of behind-the-scenes photos showing us a glimpse at all of our favourite actors and characters back on set. We've seen this photo of Robin Buckley and Steve Harrington, played by Joe Keery and Maya Hawke, respectively, in costume, ready to film Season 5. This is from one of the first days of filming. We've also seen these photos and videos of Caleb McLaughlin and Sadie Sink, who play Max Mayfield and Lucas Sinclair on set, which is really exciting. Obviously, at the end of Season 4, the circumstances that Max was in was looking pretty dire, so who knows what will happen with Max in Season 5, because the last time we saw her, she was in a coma and seemingly brain dead, so only time will tell with her. We've also seen this photo of David Harbour as Jim Hopper. This is a really interesting photo. He's got some sort of I don't know what that is round his neck, but it could play a part in the plot. He looks very Red Guardian here, which is the character that he plays in Black Widow, and that he's reprising this year. I think they're currently filming The Thunderbolts, where he is reprising that character, so I think that's got to play into why he looks like this in season 5 of Stranger Things as well. It's kind of two birds with one stone. We've also seen some official and unofficial pictures behind the scenes of Finn Wolfhard and Millie Bobby Brown, aka Mike Wheeler and Eleven. They seem to be having some conversations, potentially regarding their relationship status, but all of this is yet to unfold. We've seen this picture of Nancy Wheeler, aka Natalia Dyer, in what seems like the hospital, Hawkins Memorial Hospital, but we've not seen much of Nancy yet, so who knows. We've also seen these pictures of Dustin, where he is seemingly at Eddie's grave, which could be probably from earlier on in the season. Eddie's grave here looks defaced with graffiti, so that will probably be a big part of Dustin's plot in season 5, coming to terms with the death of Eddie. And most recently, we got these pictures of Noah Schnapp, aka Will Byers, on set of season 5. He's finally got a decent haircut, no more dodgy bowl cuts for Will, and his outfit seems to be an improvement from his dress sense in previous seasons as well. This photo in particular is really intriguing because it lends to the theory that season 5 will open with flashbacks to Will Byers' time in the Upside Down in season 1, where here we can see Noah Schnapp seemingly guiding a younger actor who's going to be portraying a younger version of Will, that they will probably do some sort of CGI motion capture on his face to make him look like a younger Noah Schnapp, in the same way that they did with the younger actress who played Eleven for the flashbacks in season 4. But yeah, this is really exciting and potentially alludes to a lot of what we could see in terms of plot for season 5. So those are a look at a lot of the actors and characters on set for season 5. Some people that we haven't yet seen. We've not seen Winona Ryder as Joyce Byers. We haven't officially seen Charlie Heaton as Jonathan Byers, but there have been some unofficial paparazzi pictures of him sort of very blurrily on set to some degree. And we haven't really seen Priya Ferguson as Erica Sinclair, Brett Gelman as Murray Bauman. So there are still a few core characters that we haven't seen yet, as well Jamie Campbell-Bower as Vecna. A lot of these behind-the-scenes photos have not only showed us cast and characters, but also some cool, iconic locations. We've seen a lot, and I mean a lot, of behind-the-scenes footage and photos from this brand new set that we haven't seen in the show before, which is the WSK radio station. As to what role this location will play in season 5, nobody knows, but they spend a good month or more filming in this location, so it must be pretty vital to the season 5 plot. We've also seen them filming a lot recently at some farm location, which could be Hess Farm, aka the Pumpkin Patch farm from season 2. They could be revisiting this location, or it could be a new location, but either way, it's going to be pretty important and be involved in season 5 in some way. Amongst the Stranger Things fandom, there's a lot of theories about what upside down creatures we might see in season 5. Vecna is obviously going to be back, but will he be in his humanoid form that we saw in season 4? Because it kind of got destroyed and shot and burnt and singed in the season 4 finale. So will Vecna come back in a different physical form? It remains to be seen. But will we see a version of the Mind Flayer, whether it's the Shadow Monster, or will it infect another body like it did in season 3? Will we get Demogorgons and Demobats? Everyone's theorising. Will we get a new creature altogether? A lot of people are suspecting that the Fessel Hydra will be a monster that we see based on its mention in season 1. It's featuring in Will's painting in season 4. Also in Nancy's vision that Vecna gave her in season 4, she said that she saw a huge monster with a gaping mouth. All of these tidbits are leading us to believe that we might see the Fessel Hydra or some sort of big upside down dragon creature in the final season. But this week we did get this photo, which is the head of a Demogorgon / Demodog, all but confirming that they will return in season 5. This was to be expected. I think many people expect there to be lots of upside down creatures in season 5, as you know, assembling a big army to invade Hawkins. So this is making that theory even more likely. So that's a bit of a look at some of the production of season 5, cast members and characters on set, locations that have been spotted, and potential creatures and other elements that are being involved in the production right now. But when will season 5 come out? Well, like I said, they're going to be filming for another 8 or 9 months, probably through to the end of the year. I think we will see a trailer this year. Going back to season 4, we got the first sort of teaser trailer with Hopper in Russia literally a month or 2 into filming. So I'd expect that, you know, bearing in mind we're already 4 months into filming, or going into the 4th month of filming, I expect us to get some sort of teaser trailer in the summer, potentially. I think we will definitely have a trailer of some kind by the end of the year, potentially on Stranger Things Day this November. But we will see something this year. And I think it's likely that Stranger Things 5 will release next year. Typically, Stranger Things seasons have about 8 months of post-production. So if they wrap filming this year, then within the second half of next year, we could see the final season of Stranger Things. So it's very exciting. Lots to look forward to for Stranger Things 5. Production updates, potential trailers on the way, or teasers, should I say. And, you know, this time next year, Stranger Things 5 will be right around the corner. So, yeah. What a time to be a Stranger Things fan. And we've just got to wait a bit more and we will get the 5th and final season of this show. But yeah, that's everything we know about Stranger Things Season 5 and production updates as of today, which is the 6th of April, 2024. And yeah, here's hoping that we don't have to wait too long for Stranger Things 5. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video and this update on Stranger Things and you're a Stranger Things fan, I'm going to be doing more Stranger Things content, especially on the build up to the final season. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm also going to be talking about other things, Marvel, Star Wars, Doctor Who, all sorts of movies and shows that I love. So stay tuned on the channel for that stuff. And yeah, peace and love.